checking that lower right expansion. I think Flash may have gotten himself a little bit of out of position here. Mulus coming out now for Effort, managing to pick off 2 Marines here. And Effort going in for this nice Mulus Karask here. He's actually going to pin this group in, and he's going to go for the Mulus Zergling kill here. Nice micro by Effort, actually. Normally, when you see the Mutalisk kill, you see the Zerg player losing a large number of Mutalisks, but this time Effort didn't lose a single Mutalisk, and he managed to kill that initial group of Flashes. So Effort actually showing some nice micro and actually taking, I'd say, a tiny lead in this game right now. Nice play by Effort there, and that's the kind of Savior-esque play that I'm hoping for to make this series more interesting. And Mulus now swarming out. We'll have to see if how his harass is here. It looks like he's taking a few hits without giving any. He needs to go for harass on the economy, though. We American commentators, or us foreign commentators, always say that. We're always dismayed when we see the Zerg player not go for a harass on the economy, but stay just fighting those Medic Marines. I think it is a mistake, though. I really think that Mulus need to go for harass. Even if the enemy has turrets up, just to force more turrets to go up, just to force the SCVs to stop mining for a moment, just to put the pressure on the Terran player. It looks like Effort's going to try to do that, but he's being mortared away here. And Flash has just such good Medic Marine control. I just don't know how well Effort will be able to do very soon, though. He needs to switch to Lurkers, of course, to follow up on the Savior build. And now he has a nice force of Zerglings, actually. He managed to slip that group of Zerglings past, and will he be able to run them in? That actually would be a very smart move, I think, if he could get like 12 Zerglings into Flash's base. Like I said, for a counterattack, that could be very smart. Flash moving out with a large mid-game force, though, of Medic Marines in the center, and I believe they're +1 upgraded for attack, and that's going to be very, very difficult for Effort to deal with right now without any Lurkers out. Just 2 sunken colonies, in fact. I don't know where his Lurkers are. He needs those Lurkers. If he's been just building Mutalisk, he is going to lose this game. And oh no, Effort, what are you doing? You're not listening to Savior. He needs to hear like Savior's voice in his head, like, build the Lurkers after your Mutalisks pop. And he has not heard that voice, unfortunately, and now his Mutalisks are going to be sacrificed here, and he's going to take out this Medic Marine force, but at the cost of almost all of his Mutalisks. Unfortunately, Flash, I think, is going to be willing to make the trade here, although his force does get taken down. I do give the advantage in that battle, despite the fact that oh, whoa, completely different here. So a Spire rush here, a greater Spire rush, Guardian rush here from Effort. That's what he was planning all along. Unfortunately, the Korean observers didn't show us that. So perhaps I'm wrong about the voice inside of his head. Perhaps Savior was saying, go for big air. Yeah, use the big air. But big air, of course, is most vulnerable against science vessels, and once Flash scans that, he's going to be just saving all of his gas pretty much for science vessels and irradiate. And this first science vessel was already out, unfortunately. And Flash, just looking at his macro, has gotten his entire Medic Marine army back once again. Luxury pulled this off against Flash. I'm not saying it's impossible to go Guardians against Flash, because Luxury did it certainly very well in the map Troy, but he did that after picking up a 3rd gas very, very early, and his rush was certainly timed faster than Effort's rushes this time. Effort with about 12 Mutalisks, he's probably saving up his gas, and oh, terrible irradiate going off on that Mutalisk, and terrible for Effort. I mean, those Mutalisks are all going to be at half health, and this is the problem with going for Greater Spire. You're very, very vulnerable to this timing attack. You can see it, Effort's throat working there. He's gulping, and he has reason to, because he's going to be caught at perfectly the wrong moment, I think. I think he's trying to get his Zerglings in position for his surround, but all he has are Zerglings. The tanks are already sieged up, and this is terrible, absolutely terrible for, oh no, this is terrible for Effort. Effort is going to lose these mutas. Zerglings coming in, though. Are they crack upgraded? I don't think they're crack upgraded. They might be crack upgraded. Wow, the Zerglings actually taking down Flash's army. That's absolutely insane. Once again, Flash's army getting taken down, but only 1 Guardian morphing in for Effort. Oh, actually, 2 Guardians morphing in. They're going to be able to chase away those whatchamacallit, Medic Marines, but at the same time, Flash has not lost his science vessels, and those science vessels are going to tear apart any more Guardians that are produced here. Ultra is then going up, so this is definitely not Savior talking in his head right now. I think it's Luxury talking in his head. He's watched some of Luxury's games against Flash and decided to go for this Guardian into Ultra's build. This is what Luxury used to beat Flash on the map Troy in the quarterfinals of the OSL last season, and he's trying to do that, but not as successfully, obviously, as Luxury did it. about 6 Guardians there, and that is what's gonna make the difference here. If Effort wants to win at all, he needs to use those Guardians and do massive damage to Flash. I have to be honest, because I don't think it's going to happen, but those Science Vessels are going to be so deadly against any units that come out now. And really, he needs to be careful with those Guardians. Irradia is going to come in now. He needs to scourge those Science Vessels. Will he get the Science Vessels? Will he get it? Looks like he gets the Science Vessels, so nice work there. Still about 5 Guardians left, 3 Guardians left, and will he be able to take them? No! Effort loses his Guardians, and that is gonna be game, I think. Effort, those Guardians are just so precious. They're like the shuttles of the Protoss when they go for Corsair Reaver. They're just that precious. They cost so much gas, and when you go for big air, you're just left defenseless if you lose your Guardians. You don't have the lurkers to defend well with, and you're gonna GG here. And Effort is gonna GG. Good try by Effort. I thought he was just attacked with retardation in the middle of the game when he didn't build lurkers. GG from Effort. I thought he was just being retarded when he didn't build lurkers, but he had a plan. He went for the Guardians. He tried to pull a luxury, but it didn't work. And Flash, unfortunately for Effort, just countered it perfectly. Flash winning rather effortlessly, and this time there was no pun intended. I just realized that. Winning rather effortlessly and progressing to around the 16 of the OSL. And I am glad those booth girls are back, by the way. They're now escorting Flash to perhaps some place where he's going to put his fist up and sign a card or something. Effort not looking very happy, though. This is Group B of the Incruit OSL. I will be casting, I think, July versus Luxury later in the day after I get my voice back and stop coughing. I think I'm getting, like, just a sore throat from doing a lot of commentaries in the last 2 days. Hope you guys appreciate it. Hope you guys like these, and do leave some comments. Flash now putting his name up in the round of 16. Nice work by Flash. I'm not sure what exactly that means. I think he's putting himself in a group, and I think the other players might be able to choose whether to face him or not. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I think that is something like that. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. This is Cholera, signing off.